I guess I should start with saying, like, what is find it? Finding it in this week one is all about how do we find the conversation we want to lead in the world? How do we find it? Because it's the it that people, not only that people are going to gravitate to, but it's the it that actually has our message be inspired. Until we find it, our message is just all of this searching and finding and hoping that we say the right thing. But when we find our it, we get turned on and inspired by just any occurrence in a day in the life of you can be a lesson in the it of the conversation you're here to lead in the world. So what we're after this week is finding your it. And the it is the conversation you're leading in the world. But there are some problems, some hurdles we're facing in getting there. So let me start with the first one. The first problem that we typically will encounter here is that your thoughts are all over the place in your marketing. Your thoughts are all over the place. So you might have 500 things to say, but because you have 500 things to say, you don't know which one to pick. Okay? You have so many thoughts, in fact, and ideas that it can be overwhelming. You don't know where to start or what to say. And when you do say something, it's not specific enough to earn attention. Okay? Read that last sentence again. When you do say something, and I'm guessing you all have said something on Facebook or a blog post or an email. When you do say something, it's not specific enough to earn people's attention. Okay? I have a podcast I love listening to called the Rob Cast. It's from a guy named Rob Bell. He's down in California. And one of the things he talked about was, and I think this is actually a Zig Ziglar quote, right? Like, are you a wandering generality or a meaningful specific? Actually, Rob Bell calls it universals versus particulars. In the world of marketing, people tend to speak in universals. They tend to speak in generalizations like, hey, do you want to make more money? Then buy my thing. Hey, do you want to lose weight? Then buy my thing. And what happens is we talk in these overarching generalizations and universals. And so because we do that and everybody else is doing that, I don't hear myself in your story. I don't hear myself in your marketing. But when you start to get specific about the problems and the pains that people have, people can start to hear themselves in what you say. And so now in a marketplace full of people saying lose weight or find the love of your life or become the best version of yourself possible, and everybody speaking in universals, when you speak to the very specific problems and pains of the person you're trying to reach, they hear the difference in what you're saying versus what other people are saying. It is in the specifics of the situation, the life circumstance and situation of the people you're trying to serve that you actually earn the attention. And most of us just aren't being specific enough when we say something.